Over 1 year ago, I obtained GTA 5's Platinum Trophy. Now it is time to go back even further and obtain GTA 4's Platinum Trophy. But this time, I started out with 0 trophies. So my first objective was to play through the amazing campaign and earn whatever other trophies came my way. Alright, so after beating the story, I have 15 out of the 51 trophies, 15 out of the 50 if you don't want to count the platinum. And the first trophy that I'm going to go for after beating the game is called Warm Coffee. And to get this trophy, I have to get invited into my girlfriend's house. Now, I don't think I have a girlfriend currently because I neglected all the women in this playthrough. So I might actually have to start like, you know, responding to them if I actually want to get into their houses. So I'm on a dating site right now, and I believe I can date this woman right here. She doesn't mind watching greased up girls at the strip club. I think I just wait for a response now. While waiting for Carmen to respond to me, I beat up a man, got no response, took out a target running for his helicopter, still no response, took out some more people, and then I went back to check for a response. Okay, a girl finally responded to me. Alright, so I'm getting ready to go on the date. Can't lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm taking her to this club though.
We gonna see any celebrities up in here?
I don't know. I've never been here before. And now we're absolutely shit-faced. I can't drive. Being the outstanding citizen that I am, I waited outside of my car until the booze wore off and I was fit to be behind the wheel again. However, the cops could still smell all of the booze that I'd indulged in that night. Alright, this is not a good first date. I already got the cops on me. But I'm not drunk anymore. Everyone knows that if you stand still for 15 minutes, the alcohol goes away. And just like that, the date is over. Alright, let's get her number. So the next date, we might be invited into her house. Alright, let's call up Carmen and see if she wants to go on another date.
I'd like to take you out on the date.
Come get me from my place.
Hopefully I do everything correctly and she'll want to invite me into her house after this date. For our second date, I took Carmen to the finest establishment in the land, Burger Shot, and then I took her home. Alright, we're taking Carmen home. Hopefully she's going to let me inside of her house. I do not want to go on another date with her. Sorry, sir. Okay, so it says try your luck. I'm assuming that's, you know, what we're looking for here.
I'd like to come in.
Get in here now.
There we go. I wonder what we're gonna do.
12 seconds later.
They're playing Super Smash Bros, right? Or no, they're probably playing chess. And there we go, the trophy, Warm Coffee. For this trophy, I turned into Agent 47 as I needed to complete all 9 assassination missions. Now, I already had completed a few while waiting for Carmen to swipe right on me, so I only had 1 left to do. Alright, this is my final assassination mission. We are approaching the final target. They're in a vehicle, but I'm not worried. I mean, shouldn't be worried, right? Oh wait, that's my target? Sorry, ma'am. No way. Did she kill me as she was dying? All right, let's try this again. 1 second. I need to assassinate this celebrity, I'm guessing. I don't know. My car's on fire. Oh, I got her. I really don't know how I got her. I'll take it. I'll take the trophy. Turn it into an absolute shit show, but we got the trophy. To get this trophy, I needed to help out our guy Brucie by stealing and delivering 10 vehicles he requested. Alright, so this email right here is for the final vehicle I need to steal to get the order fulfilled trophy. So we're going to reply and go steal it. It's kind of far away, so I'm just going to take a taxi. And it's just sitting right here. I mean, they couldn't have made it any easier. They're not really hard to get away from in this game. If I could stay on top of the bike. Please don't shoot me. I don't have much health. Close call, but I had some nuts earlier, which definitely saved my health. And just like that, I'm going to lose the cops. Now, all I have to do is not wreck the bike, and we are here. Yep, pick the bike up. Definitely does not need picked up. I already parked it in there too. What do they want from me? These expectations are too high. And there we go. We get the order fulfilled trophy. To obtain the next trophy, I needed to beat a friend in a game of pool. So I called up Carmen one last time so that I could put my bad boy status on display by beating her at a game of pool. The 8 ball is behind the red stripe ball, so I really don't have like a clean shot, but I'm going to try to do something with it.
Our expectations for you were low, but holy f.
I didn't even touch the ball. Okay, so she just scratched. We should be able to line the ball up anywhere we want. I'll take my trophy, please. I don't think I need you for anything else. For the next trophy, I helped out little Jacob by delivering 10 packages of lawn clippings for him. There's only 10 of these. This is the 10th one. These haven't really been bad at all. It seems though every time I do one, everything goes wrong. The cops are either in on it or there's like a rival gang that stakes out a stash spot and then they jump me. If I had to take a guess on what will go wrong in this drop off, this one's going to be the gang see me and they jump me. It always is. I gotta kill you though. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? To obtain this trophy, all I had to do was win 20 races. At the time, I thought these races took a while, but little did I know what would be waiting for me down the road in the online mode. Alright, I'm in my final lap of my final race. I don't really play racing games, so when I do race, it's usually in these types of games when I have to win races, but I am blowing the other competition out of the water. I mean, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. And I can finally be done with the races. There we go. My 20th win. Shout out Brucie. To clean the mean streets, I needed to grab a police car and access the police computer to take down the criminal scum violating the law in Liberty City. Alright, so this is my final, criminal I have to stop. We're going for criminals on foot. Those are the easiest. All I have to do is really run them over. Here's our guy. Does he have an RPG? Okay, he's a shotgun. You have become a vigilante. That means I'm Batman now. For this next trophy, I remained on my vigilante story arc and began to take down 30 of the most wanted criminals in Liberty City. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could prepare me for what happened on my last criminal. Alright, we're back on the police computer because I have one more most wanted person to get. His name is Frederick Harrison, and he's wanted for Grand Theft Auto.
He said it! He said it!
I should have been wearing a police officer outfit or some type of officer outfit, but I've just been wearing a suit because I treat myself more like a hitman. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. The map does not spawn in. Alright, so my last save was right after I completed my 29th one, so we'll be okay. I'm gonna try to go this way and hopefully the area is not swallowed by the abyss. I took a slight detour around the map and found myself nearing the final target. It looks like we're in the clear. Alright, we got a lot of targets to take out. What is this? What are they all doing up here? I gotta be careful here. He didn't want to live anymore. One more guy left, and I'm sorry, but he does not stand a chance against me. And there we go. And there's the manhunt trophy. The game didn't want me to get that trophy. They were taking out the road from under my feet. Once again, I was back delivering cars for our next trophy, but instead of 10 cars, I had to steal and deliver 30 of them. And while approaching my final vehicle, I had a bone to pick with the game. That it right there? Gotta break in. Hopefully no cops drive by. This isn't the car. This is it right here. This is the exact vehicle I was in, right? The exact same. And we are here. I will say I made a lot of money with all these vehicles being delivered, but there's really nothing you can spend it on. So I've been buying a lot of RPG ammo. For this trophy, I had to do my favorite thing in the world, meet strangers, 13 to be precise. And my final stranger that I had to meet was someone I can imagine you don't want to be on the bad side of. Alright, so I'm approaching my final stranger for the No More Strangers trophy. This guy's name is Eddie. I don't think I've ever met this guy before, so I'm interested to see what he's going to be like.
Hey, what are you doing out here so late?
And we got the trophy already. Okay, I thought we were going to have to complete the mission.
Wait, mister. Do you ever wonder if animals, they masturbate?
No, actually I do all the time. When I'm trying to fall asleep, I actually do think about that. That's the only thing I think about. The next trophy was to complete all 50 stunt jumps in the game. And after completing these, I have no clue what qualifies as a completion, and I'm not sure the game does either. It worked. Alright, so I'm ready to do my 50th and final stunt jump. Now in the GTA 5 Platinum video, there was no stunt jump section because I had already completed it. I personally think it's a really fun trivia to go for, so that's why I went for it, I think in 2020. But let's hit this final stunt jump and complete it. I didn't die? Alright, so let's try that again. I think I hit this little thing that sticks out, but this time I won't hit it. This is 100% a completion. There we go. All 50 stunt jumps completed. Now this right here was probably my favorite trophy in the entire game. Now I would show you all 200 pigeons I killed, but I don't think this YouTube video could handle how much excitement was going through my veins while searching for 200 pigeons in Liberty City. Alright, we are approaching our final pigeon, or as they like to call it, flying rats. And when you're exterminating pests like this, you gotta take extreme precautions and make sure you kill them. All deceased pigeons killed. Liberty City is a cleaner place. Now for the next trophy that I'm going for, I have to fly under every single bridge in the game. I believe there's 15 of them. I hope I can do it all in one run without crashing. That'd be ideal. I cannot mess this one up. I haven't messed up on any of them, and doing it in one take would be pretty cool. And here we are, the final trophy I'll be grabbing before we head into the online mode. To obtain this one, I needed to take all 6 tours around Liberty City and embrace the beautiful sights. The one thing I'll say I'm surprised with on these tours is that we did not crash at all. I thought maybe the AI in this game would take me straight into a building. Sadly, they're able to fly helicopters unlike me. Uh-oh. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the tour. Thank you so much. Now you know what I have to do. Now it is time to switch over to the online mode and grab the 10 trophies that are available. The first trophy that I went for was the trophy for ranking up your character. To do that, you need to earn $1,000. Now what I was doing right here was helping out a fellow trophy hunter that I met on PSN profiles complete a glitch that I'll be doing later in the video that ranks you up in the multiplayer. Now while I couldn't do this glitch because I wasn't hosting the match, a person would occasionally fall through, allowing me to snag a kill here, earning $100 a person. Here we go. That should rank me up, but I think I have to wait till after the mission's over. We then messed up the glitch as I was flung off the back of the bike, so we ended the match, allowing me to level up. I then decided to test out my luck with the matchmaking system, so I joined a deathmatch and hoped that there would be someone out there so that I could go for the Let Sleeping Rockstars Lie trophy, which is a viral trophy you get for killing someone who already has the trophy. Alright, hopefully I can kill one person in this little deathmatch I'm in. There's only 2 other people, but hopefully one of them's been killed by a rockstar so I can, you know, get that trophy. Alright, I have a clean shot right here. Let's see if we can do it. Let Sleeping Rockstars Lie. A few days later, I was back with Alvin the Trophy Hunter, and he became my human target so I could get the trophy for eliminating 20 enemies with a pistol in a deathmatch. This could be 19 or 20, I'm not sure. I think it's only 19. Nope, it is 20. Now right here is where things started to take a turn. The next trophy I wanted to go for was called Fly the Co-op. To get this trophy, you have to complete the 3 co-op missions in under the given time. Now I had joined a group on PSN profiles to complete this trophy, but I was late to joining so I missed the first co-op mission they did. But luckily I was able to join their second mission, which was called Hangman's Noose, which has to be completed in under 2 minutes and 32 seconds. But then this happened. Make your way to the safe zone. How do I do that? We only have a minute left, right? Oh crap. What the fuck? I just teleported. Now we were all teleported to the destination, which led to us completing the mission in under the given time. I initially thought this was just a glitch as I had never played the mission before. So I remained in the group and we began the mission Bomb to Base 2. But then it happened again, confirming that someone in this lobby was modding. Now I personally don't care that they were doing this since it is a 16-year-old game, but I wish I would have been informed that they would be modding because I kind of enjoy speedrunning things and they kind of ruined 2/3 of the trophy for me. But I always talk about being a bad boy and I guess I proved it. Now as I mentioned earlier, I missed the first co-op mission that they completed together, which means they were done and they were now heading into a deathmatch. So before I left the lobby, I decided to put on my detective hat and follow these guys into the alleyway where I saw a GTA Online drug deal taking place. Dropping money. Hey, get away from me. I don't want your money. Holy shit. I'm leaving. Did you see how much money they just had? Hell no. I'm gonna be doing a glitch to do it, but that's just, I can't do that. Very tempting. I mean, the dude had what, 1 million, 12 million? I didn't even get to read it. It was such a huge number and I did not want to be a part of that. I loaded back into the game after escaping the modder and then started up the final co-op mission that I needed to complete for the trophy. I think you need 2 people for this, probably. Hopefully I can find somebody. To my surprise, I only had to wait 1 minute before someone actually joined my lobby. Oh my god, someone joined. Literally have no clue who this guy is. I probably shouldn't have drove. I have no clue how long this one takes because I've never done it before. Me and my new friend began the final mission that I needed to speedrun. And if I was going to unlock the trophy, we needed to complete the mission in under 7 minutes and 3 seconds. And on this attempt, we were nowhere near close to passing. He left. No, he's still here. We began the mission once again. And this time, I let him drive. And the place he took us confirmed that he was trying to speedrun the mission as well. Oh, let's go. This dude knows where the helicopter's at. Using the helicopter was much more efficient than driving. And we found ourselves on the final objective with less than a minute to get there. This is our chance. He's doing all the work. 2 randoms meet each other in a lobby. Can we do it? No. We were so close. 7 minutes and 26 seconds. We got this. He's got an entire minute to get us there. And we made it here with plenty of time to spare. We did it 6 minutes and 35 seconds. The next trophy I was going for was called Taking It for the Team. To obtain this trophy, I need to win all multiplayer team games. So here's the team deathmatch I won earlier, a match of Team Mafia work, and while going for a win in a match of Team Carjack City, I decided to take a dip in the water. You already know me and Blobfish already have this win secure, but now we're just taking a nice relaxing break in the clean water of Liberty City. Then we won Team Carjack City, then a match of Cops and Crooks, and the last team game I needed was a game of Turf Wars. Okay, so Turf War is the final team game mode that I have to win to get the trophy. Now it might not, but what I was saying was it might not pop because sometimes these trophies are glitchy. So all that I can hope for is that it doesn't glitch on me and actually pops. And this should be it for the trophy. Yes, taking it for the team. We have won every single multiplayer team game. The next trophy was to eliminate 5 different enemies in a team deathmatch. We only had 3 other people in the match. So to get this trophy, we tried the strategy of having one person leave and rejoin. And if we did this twice, it should count them as an entirely different player, allowing me to reach 5 different eliminations. Let's see if this strategy works. Okay, I missed. Why is it going right through him? Did that get the trophy to pop? It did. Very cheesy way to get it, but we got it. Now for the final 4 online trophies, I'll be completing them with another PS3. So I just want to thank Alvin, who I met on PSN profiles that helped me out with the trophies, the man who I randomly met that helped me get the co-op trophy, and Blobfish, who actually volunteered to help with 2 trophies. Now my first task I'll be completing by myself is to win all 108 races, and the first trophy I'm going for while doing this is to win a race without damaging my vehicle too much. So we're approaching the finish line. My other account is just chilling right there. I should get a trophy for completing it without damaging my vehicle that much. My first trophy in the racing section. The next trophy was another simple one, and to obtain it, all I had to do was win 20 unique races in the online mode. Alright, there's the finish line right up ahead. Now, if everything counted correctly, this should be my 20th win in a race, so I hopefully should get a trophy for doing this. Oh my gosh, what a cool way to finish. I didn't land it. Who cares? And there we go, top the Midnight Club. That means the 20 races I've done so far have counted, which is a good sign that maybe the AWF trophy won't glitch on me. Now the fun part started. It was time to finish the final 88 races I had left, as I was now going for the Off-Wiedersehen Petrovic trophy. Some of the races were helicopter races, some were boat races, but they were mainly street races. And after a few hours, I had completed 107 total races, which meant there was only 1 left. Alright, so if I did everything correctly, this should be my final race, but I am worried because it is a glitchy trophy, so I'm really hoping I did everything correctly and it doesn't glitch on me. I have a checklist that I printed out. I've been marking things off as I go, but you never know, maybe I made a mistake. So we're about to find out if I messed up. Everything is checked off on the checklist, so if I did mess up, I don't know what I missed. Moment of truth, but I gotta wait 30 seconds until my second account finishes. Yes, we got it. The final trophy I'll be completing by myself is to reach rank 10. And if I want to reach the max level, I'll need to amass $5 million. But the good thing is all the money you earn is doubled, so technically it's only 2.5 million. So to obtain this, I'll be using the Bomb to Base 2 glitch, which is the second fastest way to level up in the game. We already saw the fastest way in that alley a few minutes ago. Now it took me a while to get the hang of the glitch, and it also took me a while to level up. But after around 5 hours of doing this, I had finally gained enough money to reach rank 10. Alright, so 375,000 should be enough for me to level up to level 10. So now all I have to do is complete the mission, and I should get the trophy for leveling up to level 10. I planted the C4 on the ship and then got out of there as fast as possible, and I was so excited to see that trophy pop. And we've reached rank 10, and now the trophy should pop. I'm going to do a quick race, so hopefully the trophy pops after I complete that race. I guess this is it for my GTA 4 Online experience. I'll say it was interesting. Once that timer in the bottom left-hand corner hits 0, the trophy should pop, and I'll be done with the online mode. And there you have it, the wanted trophy. Now back to the story mode to grab the final couple of trophies I need to obtain the platinum. And the first one that I went for was to get the high score in the cubed minigame. And as you can tell, the game is based on Tetris, and honestly, it was pretty fun to play. I got it. No, wait, oh, not yet. Premature celebration. Now I got it, right? There we go. Now I think I have to finish the game for the trophy to pop. I hate to say it, but that took me 1 hour and 20 minutes. Alright, so the next trophy that I'm going forward is called 180. And to get this trophy, I have to score 180 points with 3 darts. So to do this, you have to hit the triple 20 3 times in a row. Alright, here we go. 60, 60, 60. Now the next trophy that I'm going for is called Gobble Gobble. Now to get this trophy, you have to get a turkey in bowling. Now if you don't know what a turkey is, it's when you get 3 strikes in a row. I have a feeling this is going to take me a while. To my own surprise, my first game I was able to get back-to-back strikes, which meant I could leave the alley a little bit earlier than expected if I could get a strike on this frame. Okay, 2 in a row. I have never had 2 in a row before. We have to get this. 1 game later, I found myself in the 8th frame when I accidentally messed up my throw. That's gonna be so slow. No way. Did I just find the way? Throw it slow like that? Oh my gosh. And just super slow. But now the accident was my strategy. Throw it less than 10 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, how is that a strike? Now I just have to repeat that 2 more times. That's all I have to do. The slowest balls in history. Oh my gosh, as slow as humanly possible. Please, please be a strike. No. Oh my gosh, 1 pin. Wait, it fell? I mean, it says strike on the board up there. We got the triple X's, but like, I must not have been looking when it fell because like that pin was still up. Next up was the wheelie rider trophy. And to get it, you have to complete a 500-foot wheelie on a motorcycle. Here we go, Nico. You got this. Ow. We're staying up. Oh, we might have touched. I don't even care if we didn't get the trophy there. That was pretty cool. This is it. I'm not going full speed this time. Oh, this is perfect. Right? Longest bike wheelie, 316 meters. That's 1,000 feet, right? The next trophy I went for was called One Man Army. And to obtain it, you have to survive a 6-star wanted level for 5 minutes. So I loaded up a new game and went to a different island where you automatically get 6 stars. And then I showed out underground until the time was up. And there we go, the One Man Army trophy. Next up was the rolled over trophy. To get this, I needed to complete 5 car rolls in a single car crash. But don't ask how I got this car on top of the building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But will the trophy pop? Now I was going for the chain reaction trophy, which requires me to blow up 10 vehicles in 10 seconds. I'm like putting together a puzzle right now, trying to get these bikes together so I can blow them all up at once. Okay, so we have 8 bikes and 1 car, so I need 1 more vehicle in this little pile right here, and hopefully I can get the trophy.
Hey, lady, I need the car.
I hope you die and go to hell.
Jeez, nice to meet you too. Okay, we have 10 vehicles in this pile. I should probably get 11, but I am feeling confident with this, so let's do it. Just shoot as much as we can so they all blow up. I think they did. That was fun. It was kind of like putting together a puzzle. Next up was the Finish Him trophy. And to obtain it, Nico needed to complete 10 melee encounters in a 4-minute time frame. Hey! Ow.
Finish him!
Alright, so the next trophy that I'm going for is called It'll Cost Ya. To get this trophy, I have to make it from one island to another island in a taxi without skipping. I have to go from here all the way to here. So what are the odds I get there in one piece? Oh, thanks. Perfect park. Okay. Thanks for being considerate of everything around you. Appreciate that. My second to last trophy was to escape a 4-star wanted level, so I went to the airport to gain it, and then took my good old time losing it. Oh my gosh, I escaped their lights. We did it. And I did it in the fastest car possible. And that brings us to our final trophy in the game. And this one is to 100% the story mode. As you see right here, I have 98.33% of the game completed, which means I only have 1.67% left to complete. Now the problem is I'm not really sure what that 1.67% is. So I have to do all activities with Jacob, Brucie, and Packy. I'll throw them up right now what I have to do, but if you take the 10% that I get for completing all 6 of these things together and divide it by 6, it equals what I have left in the game to complete. And I believe out of all these, the only one I have not done is bowled a full game with Packy. So I took Packy bowling and absolutely smoked him. So we ended up beating him by 20, but now we got to see if that gave us 100%. It did not. Not knowing what I needed to do, I decided to take Jacob to the club. Yep, I'm back in the strip club, guys. I'm a regular now.
20 minutes later.
All right, Jacob, you want to hand that 100% over? 100%? No. Then I tried again, this time by taking Packy to a talent show. We're having a freaking blast. But that did not get me to 100%. And neither did playing a game of pool with Jacob. So then I decided to take Packy to the club. Is that 100%? It is not. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I have to do. Take Jacob to a show, maybe? So that's exactly what I did. Jacob and I went to a comedy club where we saw Ricky Gervais perform, and it was honestly pretty entertaining. That was good, Ricky. I had a great time, but that wasn't 100%, was it? It was! Key to the city! And the platinum trophy. Let's go. I was not expecting that. And here it is. Taking a liberty. Sorry for taking liberties with your time. I enjoyed my time with it. And before I go, I just want to say if we can get 15 likes on this video, I'll go back and 100% the 2 DLCs as well. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Have a good one.